Hi, Adrina. This is Adrina's Realm, Season 5, Episode 1, entitled Supervisors and Bitchiality. So, I know I said that I was going to put the Adrina's Realm web series on hiatus for 3 months. But when I got hit with this bullshit and a fellow Adrenian, Samantha Brooks, when she was like, why don't you put this in your Adrena Soda? I was thinking, girl, I thought about that before you even told me. I was thinking the exact same thing. So let's get right into it. So when you work on a job, you have your entry-level employees, then you have your mid-level, then you have your senior executives, regional, and then, CEO, whatever. Well, in security, you have an entry-level officer, you have a team lead, or shift lead, and then you have a charge officer. So when you are a shift lead for a specific shift, that is your domain. You run that shift. That's it. Okay? You don't take it upon yourself to try to usurp, or in other words, force your way into another shift that you didn't sign up for and try to make demands and things like that. That bitchiality, that's where that come in. Because if you're working on a first shift or third shift, but you trying to run a second shift, that's not gonna work, because you are not our reporting officer. We don't report to you. I report to my dispatcher or the shift lead for my shift. So when you feel that you have to pull doubles and just to make yourself known, to make yourself feel like you are empowered, that you are in control, that's a motherfucking problem. But let me tell you something. You are not going to tell me that I'm going to pull a double shift because somebody called in, bitch. I'm not doing it because I'm off the clock. And you can't force me to do overtime. And also, for all you supervisors out there who are in a supervisory role or leadership role, and you are unaware of your surroundings or what the fuck to do, drop your motherfucking badge and turn that hoe in. Let me just throw that out there, because you don't take a position just because you see the amenities that come with it, the title. You feel that you have a superiority complex because you have that power. No, especially when you don't even know the basics of your damn job and you trying to tell other people what the fuck to do. That don't fly in my book, honey. If you are not equipped to deal with the responsibility, you don't take that position. I don't give a damn how much money they paying you. You don't take a position just for the sake of saying, oh, I'm in power and you're gonna listen to me. No, bitch, you can get your motherfucking feelings hurt. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. It's gonna get shattered into a million motherfucking pieces trying to fuck with me and come for me in my motherfucking shift. I'm not gonna have that shit. If you work on a specific shift, you work on that shift. You don't try to come over to another shift and try to make demands and make us do things when we have, problems going on in our shift that we have to handle. Not you, but us. So don't try to make yourself feel big or more important because you are in a leadership position. That's just not fair. And the bitchiality, the bitchness, the bitchiality, you have to remember that, motherfucker, when you got here, you was an entry-level officer. You was an individual contributor. Bitch, that's what you were, individual contributor. But as time went by and you saw that there was a position that was open for a shift lead or team lead and nobody wanted it and you took it, and you think that you busted your ass to get that shit and you didn't, oh motherfucker, you definitely ain't got no right to try to tell me or my shift what the fuck we need to do, and you don't know the fucking basics. I'm sorry. That's just wrong. If you know that you are not equipped, and a lot of people who are in these leadership positions, especially in security that I've seen, you are afraid to say, I don't know, I don't understand. It's nothing wrong with that. That's what the training period is for you to become familiar with the protocol and procedures on how to do things. So when it does become time for you to become a shift lead or supervisor, you'll know what to do. You won't be looking lost and dumbfounded. So I feel like All those people who are entry-level officers or individual contributors, honey, do not feel bad that you are in a low-ranking position, honey, because there's always something out there better for you. Wherever you are, your current destination is not your final destination. That's what I'm trying to learn. And you got motherfuckers walking around here thinking they important because they got a leadership position. Baby, you don't sign my motherfucking check. You don't control my way of life, my lifestyle. Okay? So, with that being said, don't try to curveball people and get them fucked over because you feeling some kind of way. No, it don't work that way. If I didn't interview with you when I first came in, then as time go by and you get a position where you are in a little bit of power, you can't fucking fire me. It's my hiring manager, my director. They have the power to hire and fire and suspend. Not a shift lead, not a team lead, not a charge officer. That's not how that shit works. That is not how that shit works. But people, they feel like they're in a position of power, so they made it. They can talk to people any kind of way, and bitch, no, that's gonna make the tiger stripes on my back come the fuck out. That's gonna make the wolf come down from the mountaintop. You don't want them two things to come out. So keep it cordial. It's a hi and bye, and that's it. If you feel that you are more important now and you don't forgot where you came from, the position you was in, not even a year ago, not even 6 months ago, that you are more important than the entry-level officers, you got a motherfucking problem. You don't need to be there. Learn how to do the basics of security. Doing a patrol, doing escorts, doing reports, incident reports for code greens, ambers, whatever kind of code, whatever hospital you work at or school you work at. Learn the protocol to do a damn report. Learn to work dispatch. Learn to do, deposits and withdrawals and mortuaries. If your security job requires you to do that, learn those intricate and important key details and factors, because that will make you be one of the best security guard you can ever be in your life for as long as you do security. Now, every type of security does not require you to do the same thing. Like if you work in a school, you may do escorts, write citations for late students or whatever, tardy students, whatever you want to call it. You have, hotel security, you check people in, you walk around the floors, make sure everybody's okay, and things like that, make sure there's no disturbances. Then you work in the hospital, you do escorts, and you do morgue drop-offs and deposits and withdrawals. You do reports, unlocks, lockups, things like that of that nature. Check in. I don't feel we should be checking in staff, but some hospitals you check in staff. Every type of security is something different, and you can't just jump into no fucking shift lead position and you don't know what the fuck you doing. And then when another motherfucker make a mistake, you want to write that shit up like I'm gonna get this motherfucker fired. Baby, look, you be surprised how God will put you in the position just when everybody around you think you don't deserve it. God saw that you deserved it and he blessed you with that. So you got motherfuckers out here trying to knock your grind and fucking see you come down because they fucking miserable and whatever they got going on, and they want to bring that misery to the job. Bitch, no. Whatever problem that you have with yourself or with other people, you don't bring that to your job, honey. It's a time and place for everything, and the workplace is not the place for that kind of stuff to transpire. You don't down talk other staff. You don't try to make demands, and then you don't fucking work on that shift either. Baby, I had to put that shit out there. That bitchiality, that shit, the little grimy stuff. I don't like the word grimy. The shady things or two dealing type of things that people do. It's not ethical. And I've never in my life, badmouth somebody, because I want to get them fired. I never been that type. If I feel that I have to say something, I'm going to approach you with it and I'm going to tell you this is what it is. And for every person that's been in a situation and I approached them and I told you what was going on, you know who you are. So it don't need to be, I'm going to get this motherfucker fired. That's what the fuck? I mean, you got bills to pay just like I have bills to pay, or you have mouths to feed. Now me, I don't have no kids. The only kid that I have is my damn car, and to me that's more expensive than a damn child. Shit. So it, I would never try to jeopardize nobody's job. I would not do that, because what goes around comes around, baby. Lady Karma, when you watch it, I know y'all say, oh, Karma's a bitch, you don't come when you want to. Let me tell you something about Lady Karma. Why she taking so long? Baby, she taking a shower, a long, hot, soothing shower. Then she's stepping out. She getting dressed. She's beating her face, fixing her hair, loading that motherfucking pistol. And when she come knocking on that damn front door and you open it, baby, you will not be ready for that clip that she gonna load in your ass. You not gonna be prepared for that shit. So that's why I always try to treat people with respect, because you never know when you're gonna need them. Even if I don't like you, if I don't get along with you, I'm not gonna be no bitter Betty and try to get you fired. No, because shit, at the end of the day, when I get fired, that call the bank is gonna still want their motherfucking money. They don't give a damn if I don't got no damn job. I'm unemployed. So I would never in my life try to play somebody and get them fired. For whatever reason, they relieved you late a couple of times, or they said something bad about you. We talk about everybody under their motherfucking clothes. We're not supposed to do that, but we do it. So get the fuck over it. Excuse me. People gonna talk about you while you living and after you're dead. So shit. Don't worry about that. But for the supervisors out there who are actually a team player and try to help their crew get through their shift and help them and show them along the way on how to do things when they fuck up, you the real motherfucking MVP. I have respect for those kind of supervisors. Not the types that want to get people fired and smile in your face, and then you talking to other staff about what the fuck you want to do to somebody else and you think it's not gonna get back to them. I'm not the gossipy type, but I feel if you disrespecting of somebody that I'm cool with and I'm down with, bitch, I'm informing them, hey, this is what the fuck is going on, because you're not gonna be man enough or woman enough to come tell them, hey, this is what I said, this is how I feel, because they gonna go over here right in your ass like a fucking drill, baby. That is, baby, supervising that bitchiality gotta stop. So I just feel like for all those supervisors who ain't treating their fucking crew right, and you trying to run another shift because that particular shift don't have a shift lead or supervisor, and you feel like because you're doing doubles, you got some kind of say so, motherfucker, no. You are a shift lead for your shift. Do not try to bring that fucking domineering bitchiality to another shift, because I'm very soft spoken and I just take everything with a grain of salt and just take it all in, and then I snap. And I've had to do that a couple of times, pour my heart out into something that may not have been in the most healthy way, but it came out. I didn't hurt nobody, physically or nothing like that. Now, hopefully I didn't do nothing emotionally, but if I did, I'm sorry. But that shit, no, what? I don't understand, I don't never understand how people will try to get you fired because they in a fucking leadership position. Like, motherfucker, not even 6 months ago, you was a damn entry level officer like somebody else, and then you took the position because nobody else wanted that shit, and now you feel like you up in arms, because you powerful, you on the royal guard. You better go on with that fuckery, because baby, them fucking wolves, baby, they hunting packs. But the lone wolves, I have respect for them too, because when they come hunting, baby, it's quick and it's fast and it's over. It's over. So that's how I feel in this, Adrina. So, that's all this was about, was supervisors who get in these positions and they become real bitches, and they are bitch sexual. They're bitch sexual. Oh, so I had to get that off my chest, because you got people that be in positions who don't deserve it, especially when they don't even know the basic level knowledge of being a security officer. This ain't directed at nobody in particular. But for those who are doing those things to their staff, y'all have to to treat them better, you know, because you could leave that job one day and then maybe 10 years down the road, hell, even 5 months down the road, they could be your supervisor. And all that little shady and crafty shit that you was doing while they was under your leadership, they can fuck over you, baby. Karma, lady, karma. That's one bad bitch and can't nobody touch her. So tell me what y'all think in the comments below about supervisors and bitchiality. And I'm praying that something hits me again. And I will see you guys next week. Kisses.